All right, guys, I want to talk about all the favorite stocks that a lot of people like, the ones that are the safest coming into this market. Is this a bear market? We're going to say, are we coming into a bear market, or is this just a correction? And we can buy the dips on one of our most favorite companies that we know in the longer term, it's a whole lot safer, as stocks that have massive growth, massive fundamentals, they generally come up in time, and I can show you that. And but yeah, let's get into the charts here. The number one stock that a lot of people are talking about is Palantir. It had a massive move up from, I mean, we went from $5 and it went all the way up to 125. People were trying to short this thing, and they got wrecked. But as you can see, we are kind of overextended here. I showed it on the monthly chart, and I'll show you that. But you can see on this EMA 50, we respected it. You got your best entries on there, and price came here and touched it, right? I don't think it's going to hit this EMA 50 right away since these are so broadened out. A lot of times what I see is price gets close to this EMA 20, and if this acts as a bounce, a lot of times this gets broken under. I don't know why. It's just what I've seen a lot. I'm definitely looking for the weekly EMA 50 for this one, and you can see on the monthly chart too. We were just so overextended on Palantir on this that we just had to come back down. All right. So that weekly EMA 50 is located at $55, and that kind of matches the monthly EMA 10 right in here. So that's where I would love to see it, and you can kind of see we're already bounced on the EMA 5 and the monthly, and so I would definitely love to look for that next signal there. So Palantir, longer term, it's definitely has proven it is extremely bullish. Anybody that shorted this thing um just absolutely got wrecked. It's been absolutely nice gains. It's coming down because obviously the market is weak right now, okay? And let me show you actually the market right now. And as you can see, like, are we actually in a bear market? And the answer is no. Anybody that is telling you otherwise is a bunch of crap right now. They're just literally spewing a bunch of crap. They're in no positions. They're not making money as the market's going down. And they're just saying this because, all of the forums, because they want to look good. But obviously the market is not in a bear market. You see that the weekly chart has been up and up and up. Right in here, I would not call a bear market, right? When you see price went down 448 to 401, that does not mean a bear market. It just had a correction because it had a nice move. And then we come back up. Everyone was saying bear market here. Had a move. Where do we pump? EMA 20. Came back down here. EMA 20 pump. EMA 20 pump. Right in here. EMA 20 pump. I'm playing all these nice pumps. And in the day trading community, we make massive money. But since we hit this EMA 20 so much, maybe I want to look for an EMA 50 touch, like right over in here, guys. I'm looking for something like that. Monthly chart is absolutely insanely bullish. I mean, in the general scheme of things, guys, yes, could we get a 2009 crisis way back in here? We go down some and then we pump up. Absolutely. But the markets are generally designed, especially for SPY, to keep going up as the trend is really bullish. Look at this. We're just a little couple. I mean, we're just a little from the highs here. Obviously, stocks are taking more of a beating because of tariffs. All right. But I'm still bullish. Seeing that I like this, I'd say we're not even close to a bear market in my opinion. Yeah, on the daily you might be seeing some kind of confluence, but we had this choppy price action here and kept going up and down. And I'm looking to see what happens. The next big stock I want to talk about is Nvidia. So since I see that the broader market, in my opinion, is bullish, and these are just corrections, I'm looking to buy the best companies in the world because one, I could do cover calls on them. If you watch my videos on cover calls, definitely come into the Discord and watch these. I'm telling you, I just upload the cover calls for beginners. You're going to love this strategy. You win in three directions. I don't have time to talk about it here, but you win if the video goes down, up, and sideways. You're gonna love it. You're not gonna be so scared when the market is dropping because it's impossible to get the exact entry. I can ask someone, where's Nvidia going? I could get a sample of 1,000 traders all predicting different areas that it's gonna go, and they don't know. But what I do know is with this system, I do think that I see strong support. I see strong demand zones. Like when a monthly comes to this EMA 20, I would expect to bounce it here. We already bounced on the 10, so I don't want to buy Nvidia on the 10 again because we bounced here. We made massive returns, and this doesn't look like massive returns, but that's 67% pump right in here. Right in here from this 10 was a 23% on a bigger cap stock. So I'm looking at the $98 range on the EMA 20, like 99, and you can see we are getting very close to that. We're at 108 right now. Nvidia is at an opportunity where you can take advantage of it. It was way too overextended. Like you can see when it hits this upper Keltner channel, we don't buy it there. We look for the drops to come down. This is not a company that's going away. I definitely believe in this one. So look at the monthly EMA 20 for Nvidia. As that is going to be good. Palantir, I'm looking at the weekly EMA 50. All right. Next company that I'd love to get into and get generational wealth and get into investment for longer term is Tesla. As you can see, I did play Tesla here, got out of it, made some money. Why? Because I did cover calls, and then my cover calls expired, and then I got this nice little pump and made nice, really nice money here because I don't trust the market, and I want to make sure I lock in my gains. But I'm looking at Tesla on a bigger time frame, saying, "Hey, we actually have a beautiful monthly uptrend. The EMA 50 is at the very bottom. Price can go a little low, it's fine. But oftentimes, with these nice companies, they tend to go up. Tesla was $11 way back in. Obviously, they did splits and stuff, but you know, I do think this is a nice area. The EMA 20 on the monthly is 268. Where are we at right now? 270. This one is a really nice area to buy, in my opinion. Buying it right here on this monthly EMA 20, we finally are going to look to touch it. The last time we touched it right in here, we went down a little lower, but it had a massive pump the next month. Literally, from this area here, from this highs, you're looking at 117% pump. Every bear that's like doubting it, and I'm like, you just missed out on a massive pump. And then there, everyone that wants to short it, they did not make any money on this, unless they caught, here, they all try to come out and saying, oh, now that the market's dumping, well, we all can see that. But it's time to take advantage of these opportunities. We saw Tesla dumping it from here from 409 to 104, and literally went from 101 to 488. It literally made new highs, so I'm not really worried about it. EMA 20 and the monthly EMA 50 is definitely perfect opportunities. And then I recommend buying TSLL if you have a smaller account. That way you can do cover calls on this and get at least 100 shares. You want to make sure you have at least 100 shares. Same thing with Nvidia. Go into Nvidia and do NVDL. It's cheaper, $42. So that's what I recommend that way, because you want to do cover calls. Watch that video because you win if price goes down, up, or sideways. You win in three directions. You don't win in one direction only. All right, so those are the companies I really am aiming towards a market correction. Are these three companies: Palantir, Nvidia, and Tesla. I don't want to have too many stocks because I want to make sure, if, worst case scenario, if Tesla, I'm not saying it's going to, I think it's going to get a nice bounce on this 20. Worst case scenario, if it drops down to this EMA 50, obviously it's not going to hurt me that much because I'm doing covered calls. Let's say I have an average here. Well, my average comes down here when I do cover calls. I do it again, cover calls, and again, cover calls. You see how this works out. But yeah, if the price goes down here, then I'll buy some more shares, reducing my average even more. And that's the ticket with these bigger cap stocks, is taking advantage of the panic when the market in general goes up. We've seen SPY. It is nowhere close to a downtrend. Yeah, you might argue the daily, but if you didn't take advantage of any of these, I've been seeing the past, like 4 or 5 years, everyone's calling a bear market when it starts going down. They try to be brilliant. They try to be outsmart the market. And when in general, the market's going up, a lot of the people, the smart people are buying the dips, and they look like idiots, right? They were like, oh, okay, yeah, SPY's going in a downtrend, and then it goes up. SPY's going in a downtrend, goes up, downtrend goes up. No, I don't even listen to that. That's a bunch of baloney, in my opinion. Yeah, you might have these little downtrends like this, but the longer term outlook on the monthly chart and the weekly is all I care about. We're just down a little bit here. Really think on this monthly EMA 10, we'll have a nice huge bounce there. We have, it's hard to say exactly. Everyone's going to have their own reason, but nobody knows exactly for sure. So anybody that claims they, exactly what's going to happen, I just would not listen to them. And it's just noise to me. But focus on Nvidia, Tesla, and Palantir. Palantir's got a ways to go. I'm just mentioning that one because who knows what's going to happen. I'm watching this, but Nvidia and Tesla are right on those areas of buy zones. And if you look at the monthly chart with the market going down some here, $99 is looking I could, look to even add under this, under $100 would be a steal. We'll see. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the Discord. If you guys do actually want to join the Discord, click the link down below in YouTube comments below, and in the description will say join the premium Discord for my alerts. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, please read how to subscribe. All you have to do is hit day trade alerts, and you get access to everything, swing trades, day trades, for an all-time low cost of $12 a month. I'm not going to charge you guys any more. You guys get the permanent discount. It will never go up on price on you guys. I am going to up it probably next month or the end of this month due to get more serious traders. I don't want just people to come in here, follow the signals, and be like, oh, I'm down on this trade. What do I do? There shouldn't be that. There should be a complete game plan the minute you enter a trade, and that's why I tell everyone, the minute I enter a trade, I know exactly what I'm going to do. If I'm down on a trade, I always go back to covered calls because I win in 3 directions. So I have tons of strategies, and in this environment, I highly recommend you day trade. This has been an awesome environment to day trade. Take out my day trade alerts. I'll show you guys an advanced strategy of all in February, I had 1 loss. January, I had roughly 2 losses, and I'm essentially almost doubling my account every month, and I'm not using massive accounts. Like, let's say if you have a 5K account, you should be making at least 2,500 a month doing this strategy. Consistent, slow, boring, safe results that went over 90%, and that's a guarantee. You can come in. I would like to prove you exactly what I'm doing. Obviously, it's a more advanced strategy, so it's going to take you some time to learn, but I have all the educational content for you to learn. So don't be freaked out about, the advanced strategies. A lot of people want to be like, I want to buy just naked calls and puts. You only win in 1 direction doing that. Those are not the strategies to do. I like to win in 3. So if you do subscribe, do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. And if you're not from the US, it might charge you a little extra, but I'm telling you guys, you're going to want to learn this strategy, especially in market environments like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.